everyone, I hope you are doing well today. I want to encourage you to just keep pursuing the things that God has called you to do. Don't let fear, don't let discouragement, don't let doubt, and don't let distractions keep you from the things that God has called you to do, because there's so many people who are going to benefit from what you are doing and what you are creating and what you are pursuing for God's kingdom. Maybe you're starting to doubt the abilities that God has given you. Maybe you're feeling discouraged because your friends don't support your music or your art or your writing or dancing, Maybe you're feeling like you should just conform to the world because that's easier. Maybe you're having some financial troubles and it's just been a struggle for you. But I want you to stay encouraged because God is still with you. And just because there's hardships and just because there's distractions and doubt and even fear and anxiety, that doesn't mean that you should give up. I've been facing a lot of spiritual battles lately, and I think it's because I'm finally doing the things God has called me to do. I finally stepped out of my fear and into focus and into having more discipline and into being in the front of a line, because before I used to just want to be in the back of the line. I never wanted to be the line leader in school. I was way too nervous to lead people, but now God is calling me to leadership. God is calling me to ministry, to really help women and to help inspire people to pursue their God-given purpose. And because I'm doing that, the enemy doesn't like that, because he knows somebody is going to be impacted positively, and that person might get set free from whatever bondage they've been in, and that person might find inspiration to pursue their God-given purpose. And the enemy does not like that. He likes when we're in fear and in doubt and we get distracted easily, As believers and followers of Christ, it is our duty to uplift others and edify people. It is our duty to bring more people into the light so that they can get set free, because God is ultimately the one that does the work. But sometimes you are the leader, right? Like, you're the one who is the face of inspiration for people. You're the one who's putting out content so that other people can put out content so they can reach their audience, that they are meant to reach. I'm not meant to reach everybody on YouTube. I'm not meant to reach the entire world, and that was never my goal. But I am meant to reach those who are meant to hear this message, and I know that God has placed it in my heart to be a leader in some aspects, and that's always been scary for me. But you know what? I'm stepping into it with boldness, because without faith, it is impossible to please God. And without faith, I wouldn't have made it this far in my human journey, in my faith journey. I wouldn't have been this happy. I wouldn't be facing these spiritual battles also if I wasn't pursuing what God has called me to do. But I wouldn't be fulfilled and I wouldn't be satisfied doing what the world wanted me to do and pursuing the things that ultimately I was only pursuing out of fear and doubt in myself. We are all connected because we're all made in the image of God. And so if right now you're just feeling overwhelmed, know that I am praying for you. And even if we don't know each other, like even if you're just a stranger watching this video, I'm praying for you, and God knows your name and He knows who I'm praying for right now. You might not think you have what it takes, but if you're getting attacked because you're pursuing the things that God has called you to do, then that means the enemy believes that you have what it takes. And it's not time to give up just because things are hard and just because you are feeling some anxiety about the things that God has called you to do, because sometimes new beginnings are they're a little nerve-wracking, and I think that's for everybody. So you're not alone, and just trust that God has given you everything you need to do the things that you have been called to do. You are on a unique mission, and maybe you're just a small YouTuber like me and you think you're not really helping anybody because you got like 10 subscribers, 200 subscribers, whatever, but I want you to know that if God has called you to a YouTube channel and you are reaching at least one person's heart through the gospel, through sharing your testimony, through your creativity, through your logic and your intellect, then you are doing something good and you are making an impact. You never know how one person's going to be affected by you going after the things that God has called you to do. And so I just want to encourage you not to give up and to keep pursuing the things that God has called you to do. And whatever those things are, if it's blessing you, if it's helping you get closer to God and stay close to Him, then you're on the right path. And so I just want to bless you with that message today.